with us from the Dome in Syracuse, New York. It's the Stanford Cardinal and the Syracuse Orange. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Syracuse will kick off and will be underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. Not nearly as much as he had hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Cardinal offense will take the field to get things underway. Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Johnson. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. I don't know why, but it's a thing. The ACC Wheel of Destiny. You spin it, you never know how it's going to come up, and you can't afford to give away a game early in a conference like this.
And I think both of these coaching staffs, David, understand that, and they've been preaching to their team, you've got to start fast. Not just in this game. You've got to start the season fast. You've got to take advantage of this opportunity.
And I think Reese hit it right on the head, too. The Wheel of Destiny, right? It seems like it's a new team every year that's playing in the championship and appears to be a wide-open league. So a lot of turmoil, a lot of change. I think that starting 1-0 is an important step to getting to that championship game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying to move them on the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Orange will have to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gives them a little breathing room, picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. There's a little room there. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Got enough for the 1st. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down. The run inside. It's Johnson. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the counter. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Punts it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Syracuse will send out the punt team. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And the punt hits at the 6. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Running inside, it's Miller. It's a fumble on the play. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Now on first down from the 28. The give is to Miller. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Going to the run, it's Miller. Maybe got enough space. Touchdown, Cuse. He ran through 2 men. They'll go to the counter play. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
He's got his man. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on fourth down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The official stop play here is this drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Nelson. Firing to the right, complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top as we get a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Now on the counter. Crosses the 45. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Miller with the ball. Got enough for the first. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run it on the counter. Breaks the tackle.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Miller. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way,
Maybe some room here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Running the red zone. It's Miller. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. To throw. It's Nelson. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He caught it. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job showing you his athleticism and also his... making that outstanding grab.
Syracuse comes to the line on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player. That is their freshman defensive back who's down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The give is to Miller. Running into the open space. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Going with the counter play here. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense is starting to figure it out. Obviously, offense has been running the football with so much success. Something has to change. That was a good start.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. The long missed field goal squashed any hopes of scoring on the last drive. They'll try to get something done this time. And the timing just a hair off. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Nelson. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. The Orange will have to punt. Catches it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Running inside, it's Coleman. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Anderson with the carry. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The give on the counter. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Looking for a crease to the left. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you could tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Nelson. Unloads to the right. That's reeled in, it's Johnson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Stopped just short of the 25, they'll mark it at the 26, and that'll set them up with a first down. They are controlling the ball, 9th play of the drive. Blast his way ahead, but not much room, a pickup of 1 to the 24. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Coleman. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. The offense changing the play. From the red zone, it's Coleman. Might have a chance. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together, and you finally force the 3rd.
Beck's going for the goal line, and he rolls into the house. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He spins that thing down the middle. Pass is knocked away, incomplete, and how good is it to have a linebacker who can cover that much ground? So now it's 2nd and long. Slithers into space, finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Tight end now in motion. Scanning the field, it's Nelson. Makes the catch. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Orange call their third timeout, and that's the last time they can stop the clock. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Throws to the back. It's complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Syracuse looking for the fourth down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert and keep this drive going. He goes right back to the air. It's complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 3 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Crimson Tide coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. And that makes it 2 victories on the season. They're nowhere near their preseason goal, of course. So how they handle things from here will define this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside the dome. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll come out to the 25. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
To the air, it's Nelson. This time he's got it. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player. That is their sophomore defensive end, and as with any injury, they hope this is just a momentary thing. Holly will check on him in a bit. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here's a heat. Gonna let it fly. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. The run inside. It's Coleman. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They feed him again. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Coleman. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the ground with the counter. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He's got enough to give Syracuse the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the draw, it's Betts. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player. Looking to throw, it's Odom. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. In the red area, it's Betts. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Oh, and he missed it. No good. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Hands it off on the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a
rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
The give, it's Betts. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. All the way back to the 15. They'll get the Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They were forced to punt on their last possession, but this time taking over with spectacular field position. Oh, he's got some space. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Betts. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows.
It's complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Got it.
Man, aggressive.
Running inside, it's Betts. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air. It's Odom. Here comes the heat. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Syracuse will be forced to punt, and these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Pretty solid coverage. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Anderson. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
As we check in with Holly.
Well, guys, we told you the defensive front would be the story of the game, and it has been. They have been relentless getting after the quarterback, in control of that line of scrimmage. Guys just ran over the sideline after that last sack and said, they can't hold us. Let's see if they continue to assert their dominance here in this game. Guys?
Okay, Holly. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Odom. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. That thing was down for a... The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Now the play fake. Under fire. And they got him.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. He fires to the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Syracuse will send out the punt team. Wants to return it. Couldn't get away from that cover team. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's going for it all. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Odom. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. The ball hits at the 5. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for room. It's Betts. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. They'll give it to him again. Relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances, and that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Got the big tight end on the corner route. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver going in motion. There's a crease. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Push forward on the sneak. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Go straight ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal? It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. They'll try to tack on a little extra to this lead with a touchdown here on 4th and goal. Let's it fly. Can't make the connection. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Lott. Shoots it to the left. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe. Death Valley, Clemson. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. The run inside. It's Johnson. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Just feeds the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Orange will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch near the 50. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Makes the catch, and he's free. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And some room to work.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Makes it past the marker. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running inside. It's Johnson.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
On the delay, it's Johnson. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on MT if they can stop them on third down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right?
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The handoff to Johnson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to throw, it's Nelson. That's caught, it's Stokes. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
And that play is going to drive the offensive coordinator crazy. Remember, in college football now, there's communication between the coordinator and the quarterback with the headsets and the helmet, and you know he was reminding his QB that time, listen, you cannot take a sack here. Remember, we're in field goal range. If nobody's open, throw.
The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They've got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Knocked down for the tackle.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Back to pass, it's Nelson. Throws it deep. Upstairs, he's got it. Got it out across the 50-yard line and not stopped until he brought it to the 47. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wants to go right back downfield. He's not afraid to go deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And a big return. First play of the drive comes from the 41. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Rifles it down the middle. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on 3rd.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Bringing the heat. Hauls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
Syracuse right back at it.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Nelson. He's going to take a shot. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter. And QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And he'd hope to pin him deep. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Everybody stays in their lanes. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They'll move the wide receiver. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Gets it out fast. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Johnson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Throwing right. Makes the grab. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on 3rd down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. He'll be stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads it left. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He gets it up to the 34-yard. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Back to pass, it's Nelson. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Run in the red zone, it's Miller. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Clemson calls its 2nd timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the 1st down. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted a 1st half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man on the right. Got some room to run. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Odom. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
it's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And the punt hits at the 6. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs...
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Syracuse. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He lets one fly deep. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Pressure coming. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He uncorks one deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Odom. This time it's complete. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half. This is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. And that's a great start to this second half.
Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Syracuse operating with a fresh set of downs after that last completion. Grabbed behind the line. It's Stokes. And he's wrestled to the ground. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at second and 11. The run inside. It's Miller. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. To the air, it's Odom. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't. And the referee's caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Running inside, it's Miller. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Man, we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but
And here's the third interception of the night. Inside the 40. At the 30. The 10. He takes it in. Touchdown. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Almost had the completion, just missed it.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this 3rd down play. Looking for a man. It's Odom. Got it. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Syracuse right back at it.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. And he showed himself to be a regular Spinderella, but not a lot of room to run. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The sure hands. It's Stokes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He wants it all. Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Looking downfield, it's Odom. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up.
Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad, or as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance.